Welcome back everyone to KCD2, where we are just outside the Hangman's Halter Tavern on this fine morning, waiting for Catherine to get out of bed. And until she does, we will read a bit. I already went ahead and applied the Henry's Fox potion. Just to recall the effect, so, Henry's Fox increases speech by 7, increases reading speed, and increases the amount of experience gained by 50% for 2 days. That's in-game days. So, yeah, and that's a good perk to have. So, what do we want to read? About crossbows, stealth. I mean, we could do with stealth, right? I mean, strength, yada yada yada. Stealth, 19. Stealth and thievery we could do with more experience in. Also drinking. Do we have a book on drinking? I know there is such a thing as a book on drinking, but do we have one? No, not really. Strength. Noble what? Nobility of the bow. Oh yeah, right. That's one of the books we got off that duel. Well then, let's read them. Let's have a look. See. Beauty of the crossbow. Since the time of Alexander the Great, the bow has been an obsolete weapon, unworthy of a thinking man. But this dumb, backbending instrument of the limited can easily be improved by substituting the human arm with a wooden one. What? Okay. All right.
You're the kind master, eh, Mutt?
That was quite a long read. I mean, maybe we should have started with the other one. No, they're both minimum level 10 required. So, okay, well, length 8. 6, 8. Oh, it even tells you basically. I assume length would be the hours. 8 divided by half. I mean, 50% of 8, 4 hours. Did we read 4 hours? It was kind of 3 to 4 hours, wasn't it? What time is it now? Yeah, it was before 7, I believe. Oh well, good to know. So, but this means that Catherine should be up and about. Catherine, where are you?
I apologize.
Upstairs, maybe? Catherine?
What a love.
No, ale housemaid. Huh. Where is Catherine?
Good day to you.
And to you. Catherine? No, townswoman. What the frick is she? Maybe downstairs? Catherine! Huh. That is strange. Oh well. Can't find Catherine. Well, it's her loss there. Oh, we have a quest giver here somewhere. In this building, upstairs. Okay. Oh, there she is. There you are. You are the quest giver.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened.
Uh-huh.
A real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
Oh,
What
and
is
we
it?
are
When I was
reliable.
fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
Well, sorry, we're just asking. Jeez. Yeah, no.
I'll help
Tell us
you.
more.
Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
Okay.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you gonna do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them.
Yeah,
I'll
but
figure
did-
something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
Sure, we'll do, but can't you, don't you have a secret password you can pass on to us, and we'll give it to them when we meet them, and so they know we're safe? I don't know.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something.
Yeah.
But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable. Not even
Reliable Henry.
Zhishka would be of much help to me here.
Aha. Thanks. I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Okay. Did we just get friend-zoned? Reliable Henry. I mean, reliability is actually a good thing, right? So, we'll see. So we're fifth commandment: examine the body, talk to the gravedigger about the body. Oh, up here, eh? Okay. Will do. But we also have go to Rutherford Palace. But I think we let this simmer for a while, this quest. So let's on track. And let's look into this quest. Remember, we met the Master Menhart here, who with whom we dueled out in the streets and got reprimanded by the bailiff. So he asked us to meet him in this Emperor Charles's tavern. And it's on our way to the gravedigger and to the body. So let's do that. Anything else? The Thunderstone, the Reliquary. Oh yeah, right. That's the sword that we need to get for that dude which we met. And I, while editing the episode where we met the knight, the nameless knight, I made some notes. So we asked him for his name and he never answered. He also is inexplicably unable to enter the site of the crypt or of the graveyard, which is hallowed ground, right? So is he a demon? Is there something supernatural about that? It seems so. So that will be an interesting quest once we get around to it, right? Love nest. Hidden ladder. So that might be a way for us to get on the grounds. Oh well, we'll see. First, let's get to that Emperor Charles's tavern and see Menard. All right. So, by the way, do we? How many books does Pebbles have on her? None. Okay, so we have all the books on us. Oh, seems to be. Oh yeah, right. We sold some already. I was thinking of maybe selling some on the way, but we already did that. Baker. Oh, what's this? An apothecary or? Uh-huh. Where did you get the the crocodile from?
Grüß dich, was wünschst du?
Let's see what you're peddling. Oh yeah, apothecary. What's this? Strong chamomile. So, cockerel recipe. Recipe for embrocation. Increases agility. Yeah. That's a slow down fatigue. Recipe for quick finger potion. We don't need that. We don't need any of that. So, but good to know. So, this way. Okay. All right. Lots of charcoal lying around. I mean, what are you doing down there? I mean, he must have a huge laundry bill every week. Hired hand, we can talk to you about hop, about beer, yeah, and cracklings. Okay, so what are you interested in? Ooh. But you only have 31 groschen. So, nope, we won't be selling you the golden chalice. New codex entry. Charles the Fourth. Okay.
Buying a rowboat, or maybe a punt.
What do you want a boat for?
So I don't drown in all this shit here. Last time it rained for a week straight, we were up to our knees in a river of shit.
Yeah, well.
That's good. You know what? Maybe I'll buy one too. We could start a ferry service.
Take care. Best of
Could you
luck to
buy one for me too, while you're at it? Yeah, the streets are... Oh, Manhunt, there you are. The streets are not the most hygienic here in this time. So...
Look here, Manhart.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up for us.
Yeah, no
You
problem.
handled it well with the Fridusch. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Strafe.
Yeah,
It is a disgrace.
that was a bummer.
Auf jeden Fall. It is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow compete with them to preserve our honor and glory. It is not possible that a Meister such as I can be rejected and humiliated.
Richtig. Es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about. You have some charter from King Wenceslas.
Ja, genau.
Actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Yeah.
Of course. Hör mal. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me here to Kuttenberg to set up a Bruderschaft der Fechter. I should serve here for 3 Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them who would take my place when I went back to Frankfurt.
How come you came all this way for that? Wouldn't you be better off in Frankfurt?
Ja, aber King Wenzel promised much Geld.
Oh,
But the most important is my
Groschen.
honor and my duty to teach good Fechten. The Frankfurt Meisters of Langschwert travel thus and start sword fighting schools in towns of Deutschland und anderen Ländern. And one cannot refuse an invitation from the tschechischen König. King Wenzel promised it would all be settled by the Kuttenberg Stadtrat. But before we got here, alles war anders. Ein neuer Stadtrat. Wenzel held captive and König Sigismund here with a big army. What is more, there was here already a Bruderschaft der Fechter. And Meister Nikolaus aus Prague came at the invitation of the Metzger Emmeram and other Bürger. Sigismund named a new Stadtrat, and they accepted Nikolaus and rejected our Charta. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen, to defend my guten Ruf and mein Recht. Aber they have refused, made cowardly excuses, and want to get rid of uns.
But our right remains. The Charta vom König Wenzel spricht klar.
Ja, we cannot just walk away and allow this öffentliche shame to continue.
Menhard, ich habe dis Idee. Aber Problem ist, we need a third man. Aber jetzt Schicksalsschmeiß upon us. Und Heinrich ist hier.
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen us an der Arme. Ein einfacher kleiner Einbruch and we will beat them in their own game.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will have to do a little theft for us. It is an easy job, keine Sorge.
So they're both speaking such a beautiful, as we call it in Germany, Dinglish, you know, kind of a mix of German English. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Look here. If you want me to go breaking in and stealing, you better tell me what for.
I understand your concern. I think we said it a little too schnell. It is not exactly stealing. We'll just borrow something from the Kuttenberger Fechter. We will return everything as we should after it is done. We cannot do it ourselves, because
Yeah, but-
our Gesichter are too well known around here. So we have to ask you. You will not get in any trouble from this. I
So, but
promise.
what do you want us to
Because we
steal?
will show we are in the right. Believe
Or
me,
borrow.
we will reward you well. I will teach you much in the Kunst des Schwerts.
Yeah, but what?
All right. I have a feeling
Okay.
you're in the right. And besides, you serve King Wenceslas. You can count on me.
Wunderbar.
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. I will teach you many secrets of die Kunst des Schwertes. I will make you a great Fechter. Arne,
Looking forward to it.
lass es uns hören.
Also, es ist einfach. You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert stehlen and then
Oh.
hang it am Rathaus.
Okay.
Menhard?
Es ist so.
We need to
You
go and
must
steal their
break
guild
into
sword.
their sword fighting hall and steal their Gildenschwert. Guild sword. They must not see you. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a Meisterwerk. Then you must hang it on the Rathaus for alle Bürger to see. But no one must see you. Vielleicht it is best to go at night. Verstehst du?
Yeah. So, understand. Oh, that's even a scholarship check. Okay.
I'm starting to understand your plan. The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their guild sword on the town hall to announce that they're accepting challenges, right? Except they would never do that themselves. So, we'll give them a little nudge. They won't be able to back down, and Menhard will get the duel he wants.
Exactly, Heinrich. I
Nice.
see you know a lot about Fechter traditions. That makes me happy.
Yeah, but
Where do
exactly.
I find that sword fighting hall?
Natürlich here in Kuttenberg, near the new gate. There, on the corner, is the Badehaus of Herr Adam. Die Fechthalle, the sword fighting hall, is behind it, opposite the small Burg on the Burgenstraße. Hradek Quarter. Du wirst sie leicht finden. They have a shield hanging up, and you will hear the swords ring.
If it is the place I think it is, then yes,
All right,
great. We
I'll
wanted to
steal
get in
their-
there at any rate.
Guild and shirt, and hang it on the town hall. Klar.
Wunderbar.
Klar.
The main thing is, they must not see you. And if
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
anything
yeah,
goes
yeah,
wrong,
yeah, yeah,
do not kill anyone. That would spoil our plan.
Nice. Okay.
Murder can make things awkward.
Yeah.
Gut. Agreed. When it is fertig, come and tell me.
All right. Another cloak and dagger mission. So what's this is weird. What? Why is there a pouch? A single pouch hanging here. Oh well. So steal the Kuttenberg Brotherhood's sword. Oh, down there. I was hoping it's down here, but okay. It's down here. Okay, yeah, will do. But first, what is this with another quest? Upstairs?
Price.
Yeah. JCBP. Where's that? There's supposed to be a quest with it. Here? Johann Parler.
Day to you. What brings you here?
Well, actually, you're, the quest sign.
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a blacksmith.
Oh, no, right. The
Well,
innkeeper told
here I
us
am.
about you.
My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Building Works. I think that name should ring some bells.
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axes?
Close, but not quite. I need something, let's say, a bit more delicate.
Yeah.
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear. Everything will be quite above board. If we are
It had
careful.
better be. What?
You've never heard of my father, Peter?
I can't say as I have.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all of his wonderful buildings completed. That task fell upon my shoulders.
So it will be above board if we are careful. What does that mean? Yeah, tell us
It'd be
more.
a great honor to continue with such a great work of architecture.
Honor, a great responsibility is what it is. Imagine I make a bad decision or make a mistake in the calculations. And this building, which my father oversaw for so many years, suddenly comes tumbling down. And that's why I called for you. Construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Nevertheless, I'm still thinking ahead. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams of the cathedral.
And why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town, but they're not for sale.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailor's at the horse market. They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and Saint Martin himself found him and brought him by horse to the town. He gave him a horseshoe as a reminder.
What? Why does that seem a bit suspicious?
That seems a bit suspicious.
Don't speak, just listen. The next
Oh,
talisman is a commemorative
Lost
coin
reputation,
set
bugger.
into the cellar wall above the tavern across from the town hall. And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech Quarter. They say
you
he
want us
brought
to
it
go
from
and
St.
steal
Let's
all of them,
Monastery years ago.
right?
I want you to get all 3.
Yeah.
Smelt them down and forge an axe out of them
What?
that I can use to protect St. Barbara's. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will
Okay.
know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin.
Okay, sure.
All right, I'll do it. If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good, have no fear. But don't come to see me before it's done. The less we're seen together, the better.
Okay, it's one of those missions, eh? But I don't see how any of this can be above board, even if we are... Ooh, what? Steel work axe sketch, eh? But he knows that we are here and it would be suspicious. On Prague, a city of 100 towers. The seat of the kings of Bohemia is city of grandness, whose glory reaches to the heavens. Amongst the great cities of the world, it is the greatest, rich in commerce and strong in arms, and endowed with beauty, the towers of which rise above other towns. Founded by Princes Libasi and Premised, her husband, and the father of the Premislid dynasty, with a castle of stone at a palace called Khadkani? To which later quarters were adjoined, and during the reign of Emperor Charles, the whole of the new town was built on the opposite bank of the Vitlava River, with the largest stone bridge the world had ever seen connecting it to the old town, made of much stone and mortar, to which, according to legend, thousands of eggs were added for greater strength. Okay. Prague. Yeah, as I said, great city. Beautiful city. So... what else is here? Medium lock. Ooh. So we could steal the lavish rosary, but we can't steal that golden cross. That's just, oh well. Alright. So, where do we need to go in order to steal the nail from the rafter? Steal the horseshoe hanging above the door. And steal the coin from the building's foundation. Okay, well, the nail is basically on the way, so let's do that. And then go to the gravedigger and to have a look at that body. So let's get out of here. How do we... oh yeah, we need to go down here. Dum-de-dum.
I apologize.
And so you should. So let's go this way. Alright, so... Oh. This the location? Yeah, kind of. Hello. Hi. You don't mind us walking in here? No, it's trespassing. Yeah, exactly. Why isn't that door closed? Damn it. Do we... From the rafter. So the rafter is in the roof, right? Dude.
Damn it. I'll have a look to see if I've been robbed.
Yeah,
Careful.
well. You go and have a look then. So this is the only way, basically. Do we need to come by here at night? In order to not cause a fuss? Oh well, let's go and speak to the... How do we get into the churchyard? Oh, this way. Hello, priest.
You'll see that you'll have more money
Father
soon enough.
Prokop
Well,
and townsman.
sounds like a load of shit. But I reckon I can give it a try.
Oh, and this must be where the body lies. So, Father.
I would like to atone for my sins before God.
No,
I'm
no, no, no,
tempted
no.
to banish you from the holy ground, blasphemous child. Your
What?
repentance must begin as...
Maybe some other time.
Yeah,
Don't delay too long.
we haven't sinned that much. I thought you were the priest we need to talk to. But that seems to be someone else. Someone inside the church. Okay. Or, no. Gravedigger, right. We need to talk to the gravedigger. Dude.
Good day to you.
And to you.
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do. Ha!
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently. Some young girl?
True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another Gawker?
No.
Why would anybody come to look at her?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk. So if you ain't one of them Gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no. You can't shave her. No.
What?
No thumb for a souvenir.
What?
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Ugh.
Who killed her?
Why?
Yeah, never mind that. I mean, what? People in the medieval ages were sick AF. Shaving her? A thumb for a souvenir? What the F? Okay. No, worried about my friend. How do we wanna... We want justice. I've been sent here by the Lords of Liper. Well, I don't see how that would gain us much. It didn't do us any good mentioning the Lords of Liper last time we did that, so...
Someone killed the poor girl. You can't just let the murderer get away with it, can you?
Well, what do you plan on doing about it?
Find out who did it
Investigating.
and bring him to justice.
Exactly.
Well, if that's the way it is, and you really want to help them lasses, it's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him
Lumiere?
no more.
Who's this Lumiere?
Yeah.
Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right.
What
You
others?
said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it?
No.
Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
What?
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumir got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle, though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumir, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumir. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Interesting.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid.
Yeah.
I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
I think we saw a woman grieving in the morgue. So let's... Oh yeah, there she is. Lockpick. Let's have a look around first. So, Maid Barbara.
So, let's see what we have here. My God. Someone really did a number on her. Ugh. They ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood. Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place I found her must look like a slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
I should go there and take a look.
Okay, so we can actually really examine her.
Her
So,
lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he?
so it doesn't have probably. It seems that it does not have anything to do with the girl providing intel to Catherine. So it might have just been a coincidence that she got killed. Huh.
Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. Don't even know what colour it was.
So, yeah. No. If it's a serial killer, then the probability of him taking trophies, him or her taking trophies, is quite high. I mean, not that I'm an expert, but I mean, you know, from Silence of the Lambs and stuff like that, Hannibal, shows like that, we know that this is most likely a modus of operandi.
Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy?
Yeah.
These are
Well,
more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was
hunting
something
sword, maybe?
shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards?
No. He wouldn't throw. Well,
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they?
Well, depends. I mean, if you kept the cut off breasts, I mean, you know, Hannibal comes to mind again. Maybe he or she ate them?
Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Yeah, I think Catherine has nothing to do with that.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue. Then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning. Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
No. I think the person we're looking for has it in for women. I mean, in a violent way. Violent, hateful way, that's to say. And maybe is... I mean, since her breasts were cut off, maybe...
Such a horrible thing.
Yeah, maybe... Can we not... Everyone stop talking while I'm talking. Jeez. Don't want to lose my thought here. So, yeah. So that perp probably has it in for women. I mean, has a hatred for women. Especially maybe sexual frustration. I don't know. Let's talk to her. Meet Barbara.
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice? She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened.
Okay.
He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumiere.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
You never saw him?
That's,
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then, I found her. Like this.
It's awful what they did to her.
She was such a pretty girl. And that beautiful brown hair of hers. And it didn't even leave that untouched. Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
So, beautiful brown hair of hers. Do we know if the other corpses were missing their hair? Still, yeah, Kuttenberg sword. All of a sudden, this has become the main quest, warding off evil. Oh no, not warding off evil. No, fifth commandment. This one here. Go to the crime scene. Optional. No, that's not optional. That is essential to the whole thing. Let's untrack this for now. I don't think this is time sensitive, stealing the nail and stuff. So, scene of the crime. If she was butchered there, then there will be lots of blood. If not, and her body was just deposited there, then there must be another crime scene. But yeah, it would be quite interesting to know if the other victims were missing body parts and or hair. Interesting, very interesting. So go see Lumiere. Okay. So that dude is right around the corner. Cool. So yeah, we'll go and see Lumiere. Big L. Who are you? Or where are you? Can we go through here? Oink, oink. Can we not? Okay. So, need to go the long way around. Through here, eh? Okay, I think we found Lumiere. But guys, tell you what, let's take a break here, and when we come back, we will see if we can't provide a hair of the dog for him so that we can speak in peace with him. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then.